Hey everybody, welcome, well, to Order of Ecclesia, Ecclesia. Fuck it, there's a voiceover. Anyway, intro cutscene. Okay then. So, yay, the sound fucking works. For the most part. We'll find out if things work better when we get to the water levels. The truly underwater levels. Yeah. Nothing likes water levels. Not even this. See if the frame rate will tank. But anyway, let's crack on.
Returning to life time and again since the ancient Middle Ages, the evil Lord Dracula has driven people to terror. Each time Dracula returned from the dead, the Belmont clan fought him in the shadows, wielding the Holy Whip. Through their efforts, humanity avoided the darkness, securing prosperity. But early in the 19th century, having lost their ability to resist the darkness, those in positions of power at the time began to search for new ways to counter Dracula. Our organization, Ecclesia, was born then as one of those countermeasures. Many organizations were established with the same goal, and day after day, they conducted their studies diligently. But each was dissolved when they failed to produce satisfactory results. But that was when Barlow, the leader of Ecclesia, finally made a surprising breakthrough that could stand up against Dracula.
And this is why you always have some kind of voice acting when you have weird names in your games. So it's Ecclesia. I already forgot it. Fuck. Ecclesia. Ah, figures. Serve me right for trying to scare you. I accidentally hit the action button. Albus? Apparently I didn't hide my presence very well at all. Good to see you, Shinoa. What are you doing here? Well, this is our home, after all. Where else would I be? No, it's not that. Aren't you on a mission? Yes, but I wanted to make sure things were okay here. I should probably put my vaporizer down. Any news worth sharing? Well, Barlow chose me as the bearer, actually. We're about to start the ritual, so my body can be a vessel for Dominus. What did you say? Dominus? You? That's right. This is an outrage! Barlow lied to me. Lied? I'm supposed to be the bearer. He promised me that much. But the master said you... What? What did he tell you? That you're unfit to be the bearer. He would never say such a thing. But Albus... I'm sorry. It's time. I have to go. Wait, Shinoa. You don't understand. You're wrong. I'm as much a member of Ecclesia as you are. Ecclesia. Blech. Fuck! Our sole purpose is to destroy Dracula, so people can look to dawn without fearing the darkness. Am I wrong, Albus? That isn't... For that reason, I'll become Dominus, the blade to banish all evil. Shinoa! And look at this place, because, you know, fuck architecture. Or any kind of design that has a point to it. How could he? Orders may be orders, Barlow. But I'm holding you to your promise. Oh, shadowing! Shinoa, as you know, only you can become the bearer of Dominus. Yes, sir. Even so, it would be nearly impossible for you to control its power. The purpose of this ritual is to make sure your body will adjust to Dominus. Yes, sir. But when it's over, That's right, Shinoa. You will be able to wield our most powerful glyph, Dominus, which Ecclesia created as the ultimate weapon against Dracula. Ecclesia, I think I got that right that time. Oh yeah, that just doesn't look evil behind me. No. I'm proud of you, Shinoa. You'll become our world's new savior. What's going on? Ah! You... who... are... What's the meaning of this? Albus, you know how crucial this ritual is. You lied to me. Albus, I was to be the bearer. You promised me. We each have a role. If you had followed orders, you might understand that. Above all else, Shinoa is the only one with the capacity for Dominus. You know that as well as I do. I intended to overcome my weakness. What happened to working together? Perhaps we still can. Together, we will overcome this setback as well. It's too late. Tell me, Albus, what do you intend to do with Dominus? You said it yourself. Each one of us has a role. And, like a fine master, you've finally shown me what mine must be. Don't be stupid, Albus. What are you planning? I will be taking Dominus. Be rational. Without that glyph, our mission is a failure. Dracula's vessel. I have my own mission. Magic gun! Magic bullshit! You are my master no longer. Farewell, Barlow. I'm off to be a Sith Lord. Doo-doo! Several weeks pass. Your training regiment shall soon conclude. As you say, sir. We tap the power in all things, great and small, to forge glyphs through Ecclesia's secret art. And so we gain the strength to save mankind. I'm probably gonna fuck up that name so many times, so just roll with it. Absorb the glyph before you, if you would. You can absorb glyphs by pressing on the screen by pressing up. Absorbing it grants the glyph in 10 hearts. Om nom 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 nom. A rapier glyph. Just so. And now you see. Absorbing a glyph, and you shall know its kind. That is your gift. It's yours and yours alone. As you say, sir. That I must teach you from the start again. A pity that this had to happen now. But still, our time is waning. Move on. As you say, sir. That glyph. Direct its power towards your arms. Open the menu with start and blah blah glyph. Select glyph XY. Beep boop bop. Glyphy glyphs. So armed, you can wield glyphs against your opponents. Imagine I'm one of them and strike. Blah blah, press buttons, attack, consume MP, regenerates over time. Alternate XY, that's automatic. Your memories may have fled, but you must not. Hear me. Your warrior's instincts must endure. Now meld the glyphs into both your arms. Prepared glyph unions may yet catch foes by surprise. press up and rawr. So skillful. Now face the final test. The danger of true combat. Steel yourself. Then, once prepared, step into the next room. As you say, sir. Nom no, we just have a pot of hearts. It's nom nom nom. From nether worlds I call your enemies. Use everything you've learned to stand your ground. And be our greatest warrior once again. Burp. So ends your basic training. Now advance. I could just summon skeletons and shit. We're the good guys. Shinoa, I expected nothing less. Thank you, sir. And now your mission must begin at once. Recover the supreme glyph, Dominus. My pupil has it. Albus is his name. Albus? Does that name stir your memory by chance? No, sir. Your feelings, then. You knew of him before. I know nothing of him now, sir. Know this. It's he who robbed your memories blind. He cost you that. It cost mankind its wish. Its only hope, and you must take it back. The ritual. That man I saw. That man was Albus. This is all his doing. But why? He coveted your power and your fate, but Dominus was yours alone to bear. Had I explained, perhaps you'd still be whole. But no time for wishes or regrets. With Dominus, we too can save the world from nothing less than Dracula himself. Retrieve it, and we burn him back to dust. There's nothing else that ever mattered more. It shall be done, sir. You truly are a blessing on us all. And we have one advantage. Dominus cannot be used by ordinary men, not even Albus. It requires you. No flesh but yours can ever host the glyph. You see now why I chose you for this task? I do, sir. But Albus has a keen and cunning mind. With time, he may yet find another way. So find him first, before his trail grows cold. I shall, sir. Shinoa, bring him back unharmed, unless he proves too stubborn. Understood? Yes. Our hopes go with you, all the world's, and mine. Beep boop bop. So yeah, then we go over here, and it's like, oh look, save point. Whee! So yeah, boing. We go to the monastery. Rather lengthy intro, but Anyway, as is pretty much the case so far in all the recent Castlevanias I've done, I did some initial grinding. Especially in this game, grinding is a bit necessary. Not so much for levels, but for items. Namely, if you want better equipment at the stores, you have to do side quests. That's a teleporter. Basically, we can teleport from the end of the area back here, so we don't have to walk back. Brown chests have random common items. They restock whenever you re-enter an area, go back to the world map, and come back here. There's a chance when you come back that they can be some kind of color. Not these. These chests are one time only. Like, this one contains sandals, so, like, yay, we found some fucking sandals. What you do? But, there's a chance they could be rarer chests, sparkly chests, and they have better items. And certain areas just have certain random bullshit, like herbs and cloths and other random nonsense. That and... Oh, hang on. Create an attractive magnetic field. Press R to adhere to the nearest magnets with a Magnus glyph. If you have that as your R glyph. This is all automatic. You can pull your character with a control pad. But, release R to send Shinoa flying in the opposite direction. Whee! With this glyph, you'll be able to get to normally inaccessible locations. It can also be used to dodge attacks in combat. Okay, so the enemies in this game are a little bit... They're a little bit burlier than in other games. So... They're not too bad. Like, they're not overwhelmingly crippling, gonna, you know, fuck you and make you humble. Also, you can... Alright. Cats are a side quest. I don't exactly know their absolute final purpose. I know they're in town. Maybe they have a purpose. Maybe they're just there to collect. I don't know yet. Yeah. Oh, did you get lucky? He drops a sword glyph. I don't necessarily really need it. Well, okay. I should technically say I already have it. Bosses in this game... if you fuck around, later on they get pretty tough. Early on, they're not too bad. A knife glyph. You can throw knives. Yay, whatever. It's weak. But, yeah, later on, they'll really fuck you kind of bad. But... Yay, gold chests have that thing. Secret room. But later on you'll get like fucking 3-shot by bosses. And yeah. The enemies do tend to do a bit more damage in this one, as I've said. But a lot of it is you wind up going back and grinding for fucking items, for new equipment in the shops, new medicines, new food items to buy. And yeah. So, initial grinding aside, so once we get done with this area, I can just continue on to the next and be set for, you know, a little bit. Without having to stop and... Why am I going after him? Yeah. So right now we're just exploring over the first area until we get to the boss. And then I load up my post-grind, as it were. Oh, you asshole. Oh, hey, that's the rare chest that can sometimes spawn when you come back into the areas like this. That's usually a brown chest. Oh, hey, ran out of MP.